Hello, folks. I'm Detroit Miracle. Yes, and indeed. Right now, I am here to review the trailer for the 2000 film called Left Behind the Movie. Yes, this is another biblical inspired feature. It is about the revelations part of the Bible. So in regards to end time prophecies and etc. Now they have made many different versions of this movie over the year, or they made several versions of this movie over the years, either by the same name, title, or by a different title or name. But nevertheless, it all involves the revelations parts of the Bible in terms of Antichrist, end of the world, disappearances, people vanishing out of thin air so mysteriously. And this is such in the case with this film, Left Behind the Movie. It stars Kirk Cameron as the principal character in this movie that's involved in the story. I've seen this movie before entirely, but I haven't reviewed the trailer, so I wanted to watch the trailer and bring it to you in terms of what I saw in the trailer as well as in the movie. Yeah, sometimes I review movies that I've already saw before, but I've never watched the trailers before. Interesting, isn't it? So with this Left Behind movie being one of several movies like it, had its own individual niches, meaning that the other versions of this movie weren't like this movie completely and exactly in an entirety, because it had different types of scenes, different types of characters, different types of explanations, but so it was pretty much the same, but it's not the same as the other Left Behind movies. So I'm sitting down again to review this film in order to bring it to you. Yep, here we go. All right. It's starting off by showing people in general in random places. They're showing a plane run into another plane in midair. So they're covering, so the vanishing part happened, apparently is happening now. Now they're showing a guy which seems to be a powerful political figure, possibly the Antichrist. In fact, it is the Antichrist in that movie in terms of the guy that they're showing. So he has a devious plot somewhere that's being hatched right now. And so the disappearances are happening now. And this guy would be well aware of those events and what they mean. Now, families are trying to come to terms with the disappearances. They're saying, like, why me? Why them? Because they lost family members, relatives, wives, husbands, spouses, neighbors, co-workers, friendlies, and strangers. So they're upset about the disappearance, in other words, or the disappearances involving millions of people disappearing all over the world. Okay, they're showing a guy that seems to be distraught because I believe his wife disappeared. Yeah, she was one of the ones that vanished. Okay, it's moving up a little bit, like they're getting into some of biblical scripturing. Now they're showing Kirk Cameron. He's being shown throughout this trailer too, while doing tedious things, and he's trying to understand what happened and search for answers. Yeah. Okay, folks. I would say I gave it an A+ when I saw it before, so I recommend you go out and see this movie based on the effectiveness of the trailer. Thank you.